what do you think of the new background? You know, things have changed around here. It's been a while since I've uploaded. I'm Hudson. This is my channel. You know, I got my Lego roller coaster right there in the center. All my other roller coaster things and things on my wall, and of course the Kanye posters. This year has been a whirlwind of closures, like new additions, new and old things. And the idea of this video came to my mind after Nighthawk's closure. When it was announced, I was pretty upset because, unlike others, I actually really enjoyed the ride. I guess you could say it was I don't know if you would call it a flying coaster, but it was technically my first flying coaster. I would have ranked it number 5 in the park. It was a good ride, I liked it a lot. But then again, if you look at it from a different perspective, the ride was a maintenance nightmare. It was very costly, it was always breaking down. And when you sort of aim towards that specific reason, you kind of understand why a park would close such a ride, like King Ka, for example. And the main thing I'm trying to say here is that us enthusiasts have a problem accepting change. Now, this might not apply to everyone, but from what I've seen on social media and forums, it's a decent amount of us. But here's the thing, I fall under this category too. I mean, when you love a ride and it just goes away just like that, with little to no warning, for example, Nighthawk. Same thing, for example, King Ka, which is probably the biggest closure of the year. King Ka and Green Lantern just went away without little to no warning from the park, and people had not that much time to get their final rides. And at least there was time to have the ride. You had like about a month for Nighthawk. Nobody, and they just said it. There were no plans that we knew of. No rumors were circulating that the ride was going to close. So I think when stuff like that happens, it causes a bit more anger within the community. And you can see that with Carowinds' social media posts about it. All the comments are just people saying about how you should have warned us, you should have let us know in advance. But mainly the general public as well. Oh, Nighthawk's a good ride. Why'd you not let us know in advance? They also closed Screamweaver and the Drop Tower. Those are 2 major thrill rides in the park gone as well, with Nighthawk. I don't think it's as bad as closing 2 roller coasters like Six Flags Great Adventure did, but it's still it's just confusing. However, change is an inevitable part of the amusement industry. I mean, every year, especially at IAPA, you see new ideas, new roller coasters, and all these things get announced and thought up of, and all these older rides, which further time were probably more advanced, are slowly becoming outdated. When a ride gets replaced, we assume for the most part that it's just for the sake of profit or for the thrill of something better. But many times it's because maintaining older coasters becomes a big financial burden, and it can be more cost effective to build something fresh. Even as something we don't fall immediately in love with, the park is always thinking about the future and how later on it can have a long-term viability in their operations. And let's be real, sometimes new additions aren't always as good as their predecessors. We hold on to the idea that old rides are more superior as they've stood their test of time, and not only our hearts, but just as being a part of the park's history. In that case, new rides might not feel as special at first, unless it's like a huge RMC or something. The bottom line is, us enthusiasts need to be more open to change. It's okay to mourn the loss of something you loved, but it's also essential to be open for what's next. Change doesn't just mean forgetting, it means evolving. Well, I should put that on like a t-shirt or something. After all, a new ride today could be like King Ka in 10 years. I wanted to keep this video a little bit short just because it's just a topic that I think is relevant as of right now, and I haven't uploaded in a while, and I thought I'd check in and let you guys know that I'm okay. I just want you to enjoy it. So, I am Hudson from That Coaster Geek, signing out.